Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Jen, and this is A Better Life with Jen. Today I'm going to take you through a full day of eating, but I thought it would be fun to mix it up a little bit. And today I've decided to try a full day of eating on a vegan diet. Now, I was vegetarian in the past for about 15 years, but I was not vegan. I still ate dairy, eggs, cheese, yogurt, all of those items. So I thought it would be fun to challenge myself to see how I would do on a completely vegan diet. So this means no animal products whatsoever. Now, I'm gonna have to change up a few things. As you know, if you've seen some of my other full days of eating, I love Greek yogurt. I have one almost every day, so that's gonna be out. I also tend to use some whey-based protein powders, so those are gonna be out. And then some other things that I have with eggs in them. So I'm gonna read the labels carefully and take you through the full day. So the first thing I had to change was my pre-workout snack. So if you know me, my go-to pre-workout is a Pop-Tart. However, when I carefully read the box of the Pop-Tarts and the ingredients, they do contain egg and milk products. So I had to change that up. So today I'm going with this maple waffle. So it has no animal products whatsoever. I carefully read the ingredients. It has flour, pure maple syrup, and maple sugar, and then some sea salt and baking soda. So no dairy products, no egg products. So this is going to be my pre-workout snack. It has a good deal of carbs, similar to what I would get in a Pop-Tart. So I'm gonna have this, I have my water, I'm gonna get my workout, and then I will be back with a vegan breakfast as my next meal. So I'm ready to fix breakfast, and I'm gonna do some vegan scrambled eggs, and I'm gonna use some tofu. Now, I'm actually gonna use a different type of tofu than the normal soy-based tofu, and this is a soy-free tofu, and this is actually made with fava beans. I don't have any problems with soy, but I thought I would try this. It actually has a lot more protein than just regular soy-based tofu. This has actually 16 grams per serving. There's 4 servings in this box of tofu. So I thought I would try this. The ingredients are simply fava beans, water, and sea salt. And then I have some nutritional yeast to add to it. Nutritional yeast is a great vegan product. It adds a good protein, also adds a nice kind of cheesy flavor. I know a lot of people will sprinkle it on either, hot vegetables or on their popcorn. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that in. I have some sauteed mushrooms here that I've just previously sauteed because I love mushrooms in my eggs. And then I have this, Sweet Earth is the brand, and it's called Benevolent Bacon, and it's a plant-based bacon substitute. So it's hickory and sage flavored. It says smoky, saucy, and savory. So I'm gonna have some of this. And then I have this plant milk butter. So this is a vegan butter substitute. I'm gonna have this to put on my English muffin with the breakfast. So I'll get this going, show you how I fix up this tofu. I'm going to press out some of the water from the tofu and then crumble it up and then saute it in a pan, kind of heat it up a little bit, and it's supposed to come out, I saw this recipe, supposed to come out similar to scrambled eggs. So we'll see how that is, but we'll go ahead and get started on getting everything ready. So here I have my vegan, quote, scrambled eggs with some mushrooms, the tofu with the nutritional yeast, the plant-based bacon substitute, the English muffin with some of the vegan butter. So we'll go ahead, we'll give it a try and see how it tastes. First we'll try the eggs. They're actually pretty good. The nutritional yeast gives it almost a little bit of a cheesy type flavor. I don't know that I would say that you could pass them off as eggs, but they taste pretty good. I kind of like them. The texture is similar to scrambled eggs for sure. Now we'll go ahead and we'll try the plant-based bacon substitute. That's really good. It definitely has a smoky flavor to it. It doesn't crisp up as much as bacon, so it's kind of soft, but I really do like the flavor of it. The smokiness is really good. And then we'll go ahead and try the English muffin. See if I can tell any difference between the plant-based butter and just regular butter. And I can't tell any difference with that. It just tastes like butter. So overall, I would say this is pretty good. Protein-wise, this comes out to be about 25 grams of protein. At the end of the day, I'll have a full tally of all of the protein because that is one thing that I like to focus on. And so with the vegan stuff, I want to make sure that I still get plenty of protein. But this is a great, pretty high protein, nice breakfast meal. Overall, I really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I will be back either with a snack later or lunch, depending on which comes first. It is time for lunch, so I'm going to go ahead and cook up some lunch. I'm going to do a little bit of a pasta bowl I decided to do. So I have some of this pasta it's protein pasta, and this is made with lentil, pea, and cauliflower flours. Have to admit, I've never seen cauliflower flour available, but those are the only ingredients in this. So it has a lot more protein than just your normal pasta. It has 13 grams of protein per serving. I'm gonna throw a little bit of the nutritional yeast that I already used today on it when it's hot, give it a little bit of a cheesy flavor. And then I'm also gonna use these crumbles. These are 100% plant protein vegan crumbles. They're from Morningstar Farms. I really like this brand. When I was a vegetarian, I used to eat a lot of their products. They have an amazing vegetarian corn dog. Some of their products are not vegan. This one just happens to be. So not a ton of protein in it. It only has 9 grams of protein per serving. But when you mix that with the protein in the nutritional yeast and the pasta, it's gonna come out to right around that 20 to 30 gram of protein that I like. I'll probably throw in some veggies with it, but I'm gonna get the pasta cooked up, get this heated up, and then I will show you how it looks once I get it put together. So I have here the pasta I cooked up, the cauliflower lentil protein pasta. I added the crumbles, the veggie crumbles that I had warmed up in the microwave, and then I threw in some French cut green beans just to get a little bit of veg and some greens in with it. And then I sprinkled the nutritional yeast on top so it's kind of melts a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and give this a taste. The other thing I decided to have was some hummus and some baby carrots. I love hummus. It's a good source of nice healthy fats because this part right here is really low fat, so I wanted to add a little healthy fats in with every meal. So we'll give this a try and see how it is. It tastes really good. Once again, that nutritional yeast gives it a little bit of a cheesy type flavor. Really, really good. The pasta cooks just like regular pasta. It just takes less time. It only took 5 to 6 minutes to cook. It has a slightly different texture than your just normal wheat pasta, but I do like it. I like my pasta very al dente, so I cooked it al dente. But overall, it tastes really good, and then I'll have the hummus and carrots. This will be lunch. I'll probably have a snack this afternoon before dinner, so I will be back with my vegan snack before we have dinner tonight. I still have a little while before dinner, but I decided I wanted a snack. So I am going to have a Lara bar. So if you have never had these, they're great, very clean ingredients. These are vegan. I happen to have the chocolate chip cookie dough flavor, which I love. I like most of the flavors. The only ingredients are cashews, dates, semi-sweet chocolate chips, apples, sea salt, and vanilla extract. So super, super good, very healthy, great source of healthy fats with the cashews in them. So I'm gonna have this as a little snack before dinner. And then the only other thing I didn't show you that I've had so far was I love a sweet treat after my meals. So after lunch, I usually like to have something a little sweet. Usually I have some sort of jelly bean or gummy type thing. Well, a lot of gummy things have gelatin, which is not vegan. So I actually found this bag of Swedish fish and friends. So there's the Swedish fish, and then there's a dolphin and a turtle. And these do not have any gelatin. They just basically have sugar, corn syrup, which is sugar, and then some wax actually for it. So these are vegan. So I had a couple of these after lunch, very, very good. And I'll probably have one after dinner as well. Like I said, I like a little sweet treat after my meals. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat the chocolate chip cookie dough Lara bar, and then do a few more things around the house before I start dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing dinner because I wanna marinate this a little bit. I'm gonna use some of this tofu, the fava bean tofu that I used at breakfast. I'm gonna use some of that for dinner as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it up, and then I am going to marinate it in some barbecue sauce. This is just some no sugar added barbecue sauce. And then I'm gonna let that sit for probably about an hour, and then I'm gonna put it in the air fryer and air fry it up, get it a little bit crispy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this into cubes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this no sugar added barbecue sauce over it and just let that marinate a little bit. And I'm gonna grab a spoon and stir this up. So I don't have to get my hands all sticky with the barbecue sauce. Now that I've got all of the cubes coated in the barbecue sauce, I'm gonna put this back in the refrigerator for about an hour. I'll cover it, put it in there, and then after about an hour when it's marinated, then I'll go ahead and throw it in the air fryer. And then after it's air fried, I'll be back and show you the rest of dinner. All right, so dinner is ready. I have the air fried barbecue sauce marinated tofu. I cooked this at 400 degrees because that's the only temperature I ever use in my air fryer. If it doesn't get cooked at 400, it doesn't go in the air fryer. I ended up cooking it for about 13 minutes, wanted to get a little bit crispy. I have a nice salad, which on the salad I have some vegan dressing. I also have some vegan shredded cheese on top. So this is a plant-based mozzarella and cheddar shred made with plant milk. So this has pea milk, pea protein, pea starch. So interesting. I actually tasted some as I was putting it on the salad, and it tastes just like cheese, just like dairy cheese. And then I have just a slice of bread with some more of this plant milk butter that I used at breakfast time, just spread on there. So let's go ahead and give this tofu a taste and see how it turns out. I have a nice big salad. I am a salad girly. This is actually small for me. I usually have huge salads. I love salad. So let's go ahead and taste the tofu. It's got a little crispy on the edge, so that's nice. I like the crispiness of it. I think it needs a little bit more barbecue sauce, so I'll probably put a little bit more on. Doesn't have a ton of flavor. I think if I would have used a little more when I marinated it, it probably would have come through a little bit stronger. So it's kind of still bland, but the texture is really good. I like the crispiness of it. So I think just with a little more barbecue sauce in it, it's gonna be great. So this is my vegan dinner with the vegan cheese, the vegan salad dressing, the vegan butter. And then I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I will be back later just to kind of wrap up the day of vegan eating, probably have a little, sweet thing nightcap. So I'll be back with that. So that is going to wrap up my full day of eating on a vegan diet. I'm going to finish off my night with a little protein bar. This is a no-cow protein bar. I usually end with some sort of protein bar. This is a dairy-free vegan in the flavor of chocolate fudge brownie. The protein that this has in it is a protein blend of brown rice protein and pea protein. So this bar has 20 grams of protein in it. So pretty similar to, a normal non-vegan protein bar. So overall, I ended up with 143 grams of protein, which is right around where I like to be. I like to be right around 140-ish. So I hit that. My thoughts on the vegan diet, I think that you can definitely do it. You have to be a little more intentional. I don't think I'm going to switch to veganism anytime soon. I really do miss my Greek yogurt. It's one of my favorite foods that I have on a daily basis. Also, many of the protein added products that I have use whey-based protein, so I like to keep those in my diet. But it was fun to try some new foods. I've never cooked tofu before, so that was fun to kind of try a few different things. It's fun to sometimes get out of your routine of always eating the same thing. So let me know in the comments if you've ever tried a vegan diet, what you thought, if you thought it might be fun to try some sort of the vegan recipes that I tried. Also, let me know in the comments if you have any other types of dietary ways of eating that you think would be fun to try. I'd love to try a few different things. Like I said, it was fun to sort of get out of my rut of eating the same thing and force myself to try some different items. If you found this interesting, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will be back next week with another video.